Informācijas centrs
iebraucējiem.
for Newcomers.
Hello again. Today we are together with Quadri, who has arrived here from Nigeria, and it's very interesting, and he has a very interesting story. So, hi Quadri.
Hi, hello.
Tell us a little bit about yourself. How did you end up here? What are you doing actually here?
I volunteer with a youth organization back in the days when I was a student. That is in Benin Republic. It's a very small country in West Africa. And then from there, I joined a youth organization called AIESEC. So the organization brought me to Estonia. And then from Estonia, I was interested and fascinated about the Baltics culture, and I feel like being in the center of the Baltics is going to be very interesting experience. So then I find myself in Latvia, and I also find myself studying here as well, and also leading one of the global international organization called AIESEC in Latvia as the president of the organization here in Latvia.
What is exactly doing this youth organization, AIESEC? Like, what's the main aim, mission?
Thank you. AIESEC as an organization is a leadership development organization, and then we are also trying to encourage people about multinational culture, because the organization is present in 120 plus countries globally. And then AIESEC in Latvia. Latvia as a country is one of the member of the organization globally as well. So our mission is to create a different platform from people all over around the world for them to feel like they are part of the world and they are part of a community, and also to create peace and fulfillment of humankind potential. Because the organization started in 1948 during the Second World War, when group of young people all over the world come together and said, how can we come together as a human, which that's what we create, a humankind potential, which is fulfillment of humankind potential, by making sure that we create this organization where people from one country to another can actually experience different culture, so that in future, if I met with Ari, I will remember that me and Harry, we used to work with this organization, and I will not see Ari as Latvian, or Ari will not see me as Nigerian. Ari will see me as a global citizen, and I will also see Ari as a global citizen. Means that we will understand each other's value and beliefs as well.
How does this practically happen? Do you make some community events? Do you train leaders?
How it happens, we create this community in different universities, where a group of young people come in to develop a specific leadership role, especially in different fields, in sales, marketing, business development, human resources, finance. And then one of the most amazing part of it is we created another opportunity about operational management, because in the organization we receive young people from all over the world coming to Latvia, and we also send young people all over the world to different countries. In 2020, during the pandemic, we actually sent one talent from Latvia to Germany, and also we received one talent as well from Germany and Latvia, which you can imagine during the huge pandemic, these young people they come into different countries, also go abroad, to also not to say yes, COVID-19 actually let us understand how we can be united as human, not as a country, not as a nation. And then these people go abroad to different countries to prove that as well. And also for me as well, I moved from Estonia to Latvia during this pandemic, meaning that we are humans no matter where we go. Yes, this pandemic is a kind of a negative. It's also the positive, just to clear the humankind in people, and also to fulfill what AIESEC as an organization is trying to prove, which is fulfillment of humankind potential.
And if we are touching the subject of Baltics, so far, what has been your experience here? Do you like it? How does it differ from your home country? And maybe also what, from your perspective, are the differences between Estonia and Latvia now, when you have been to Estonia for a while and now recently you moved here, right?
Yeah, last year, middle
Okay.
of last year.
So what do you have to tell about differences between Estonia and Latvia maybe, and in general, being in this part of Europe?
All right. For me, I would say the Baltic states are kind of similar in a way when it comes to people. Maybe because of the influence of the Soviet Union. But one of the amazing things I really like, most especially about Latvia, is it's kind of Latvia is one of the country that I observe in Baltic state that has huge potential, and the potential is growing every second. That people may not see it, and that's one of the reasons why when I just came in here to this country, that was what I observed. As you can see, I came from Nigeria. I was born in Lagos, one of the biggest city. So I can easily identify potentials in cities and countries. So Latvia, I see Latvia. I see Benin.
From what do you exactly tell that we have this potential? How does it work in your mind for you?
Actually, I think new ideas may be developed here. Actually, because if you can see, Latvia is between Lithuania and Estonia. And when you look at in the reality check, Estonia has more infrastructure and is more developed, but Latvia is like that
central hub, no?
Exactly, that's the right word, central hub. But it's also going to be like one of the country that is going to be more developed in Europe very soon.
Yeah, that's very interesting. So you mentioned already Soviet Union. Do you know, like before you came here, did you know anything about the history of Baltics, of Baltic people, of our history with Germany, with Russia, or is it all new for you?
Actually, working with AIESEC as an organization make me understand different culture and different countries.
Yeah.
So I heard about Soviet Union, and I'm also aware about the Baltics. And then in Estonia, I was from Nigeria. I think I was the second person that worked with the organization from Nigeria. Also, I was lucky enough, I was doing the same role, which is partnership development and public relation, meaning I have opportunity to speak with government offices and also being in charge of youth development strategy in Estonia. So coming to Latvia, it's a really huge advantage for me as well to have more clarity about what is going on in this country.
For the nearest future, what are your intentions now staying here? What do you want to, develop in terms of your organization or your personal occupations, hobbies, or are you studying?
Baltic International Academy.
Baltic International Academy.
I'm doing my master's there.
Okay.
I'll finish early next year.
If we are looking from this point to the future, what would you want to do here still?
As I told you, Latvia, it has a huge potential, and there's a lot of opportunities I think that Latvia has. Like for instance, there's a lot of Africans community, there's a lot of Africans in this Baltics, but they don't still understand what it is to live in the Baltics. So having an NGO experience and also working in the business development environment, I would love to have something. I would love to have an NGO that can actually guide the African community here in the Baltics.
Have you met many people from Africa here?
Oh, definitely.
Yeah?
Yeah,
okay, cool.
definitely.
Because actually, this is very interesting. I have had a lot of dialogue with Indians, with people from Turkey, but I don't think that we have met actually many people from Africa. So yeah, we're talking about African communities in Baltics. Was there one in Estonia, and is there one here? And is it like from specific parts of Africa? Is it like more North Africans, West Africans?
Yeah, Africa as a continent is huge. When it comes to Estonia, we have the community is very strong. There is a time where people meet each other, and then there's a lot of harmony and love with people that live in Estonia, Africans. Even though they see you on the street, they just wave at you. And then for me, that I've been, Estonian is not the first foreign country I've been to. I used to live in Dubai, where Africans are always like avoiding each other. But in Estonia, it was such a joyful environment where you walk by the side and somebody just say hi to you. He even doesn't know you. Even though you want to talk, they are ready to share contact with you. You know, it was really amazing, the African community in Estonia. And then when I came to Latvia, I wasn't able to find that. And I think it's something we are creating. And that's why we created a Facebook group. It's called Afro-Baltics Connection on Facebook, where different Africans can go there. You can share your thoughts, share African food. If you have African food, if you have anything, you can talk about it on that group, just to connect people from all these Baltic states, for the Africans living in Baltic states to live together as well.
But by your estimates, what would be the number of African people residing in Estonia?
Actually, I'll be honest. I don't have an idea, but I know Estonia have the largest population of Africans living among the 3 states in Baltics.
Okay, thank you for the talk, and I wish you luck with all your intentions and ideas. And I guess see you soon at the Information Center for Newcomers.
Definitely.
Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Informācijas centrs iebraucējiem.
Information Center for Newcomers.